In this video, I'm going to go over Thorstarter. This was shared by someone in the Discord, so I just wanted to go over it kind of pretty much before having even seen it. I just briefly opened up a bunch of tabs for what I think is relevant. Again, I haven't really browsed through this very much, so thought I'd just do a really quick live type of look into a IDO Launchpad. And just give my thoughts on what I think will work or won't, or if I would personally invest or not. Um, if you haven't already seen my video on my best 3 launchpads, I really recommend that video just because it's um, what I've actually invested in. And it's not all of my launchpads, but it's what I really believe in a lot. Will give good returns. So really, I think like there's so many launch pads, you have to first understand whether or not you have enough money to invest in the good ones, or if you have to do a low budget one. I have a video on Moon. I think it's I know the coin is called Mooned, but I just know it's a cheap guaranteed allocation IDO launch pad that does games, and so it's a solid one. I was even thinking about doing it for some time, and I just decided not to. And I just hedge my bets on what works for me on the IDO launchpads that work for me best. And yeah, I do dabble. But yeah. So anyway, looking at Thorstarter, um, it's obviously not the first community driven venture DAO. You just have to realize that in crypto, like a lot of what drives crypto is news first. Like there's certain marketing terms that they like to use that's usually all BS. So let's see, it's explained in 4 steps. Community sets a project. I think honestly, any type of thing like this is kind of dumb because really like it should be the project reaching out to a bunch of and I don't know how these projects work necessarily, but I would imagine it would be like Thorstarter reaching out to a ton of IDOs and then vetting them, or the IDOs reaching out to Thorstarter and Thorstarter vets them. It doesn't matter. It should go both ways, right? You would want your project to both be reaching out to good projects as well as projects be reaching out to them, and they have a vetting process. So immediately, just by reading this first one, this is a definite no for me. I would just close this tab and I'd be done with Thorstarter. I would never look back again. Selected projects are given a 1-to-1 liquidity grant to help grow. So they're given money, I guess. Okay, cool. Thorstarter pairs the liquidity grant project tokens on both Thorchain and external AMMs. Using a unique approach to a time-locked vesting, a portion of LP tokens is split. And you know, like initially you look at this and this is just a huge no to me. Like the fact that they're launching the same, I would imagine that Thor Wallet and Thor Swap are the same company. Let's see, but like this isn't what I would want to see. You know, I would want to see them have real good projects that are actually done. So what looks like, if I could guess, what's happening is that Thorstarter is a company that launched 3 different companies and they're launching their own token on all. And it's not to say that it won't do well. I just don't want to see that, right? Like I don't want to see a coin literally just launch their own stuff with these pages are horrible. Um to me, I get Safe Moon vibes by looking at this. Yeah, this is an instant no for me. And I'm not seeing their team. So I'm seeing them use fake marketing. Where's the team? No team. I'm seeing them use fake marketing stuff and these like template style websites, and then they're launching their very own projects. To me, and the fundraise is huge. Like this, to me, this looks like a money grab. I would stay far away from this. Um, yeah. So I guess like if I were to look, and it's not to say that you can't make money, okay? So like I've invested in projects that um were garbage. Like let's just be real, they were absolute garbage, garbage teams, garbage whatever's, and it's done like 7x. And you know, it's a lot of money. And 7x is a lot. And I cashed out and I've watched it fall ever since. And so it could happen the same, but to me, this is one of those projects that are just like you need to stay far away from. And I hope I've kind of like outlined the signs of what to stay far away from, because this isn't a good project in my opinion. Um, so yeah, I hope that helps. Please subscribe to the channel if you want um, content related to IDOs. That's what I focus on, and I try to do a video a day. So we'll see. Thanks, guys.